And you know what's happiness? Being mingling with people from different nationalities, just like the flowers here. They're all so different, but it makes it beautiful, because if everybody was the same, if every flower was the same here, you'd get bored after a while, right? But because it's so different, it's so beautiful. And it's the same thing with people, because people are so different. They come in different shapes and sizes and colors. Then it's beautiful, and that's happiness for me. There's certain activities that you do that you have to do because financial constraints, right? But what happens is that even in those situations, you can create a happy environment, because you might hate your job, but you might enjoy the company, right? The people around. And you can create ways for them to feel that this is not just a laborious job. If you can get into something that you enjoy, in the end, you're going to be a happier person. Because if you're in a situation where you're making a lot of money, but you hate yourself or you hate the environment, what's going to happen? All that money is just going to go down the drain anyway. Because you're either going to find a way of just destroying it, throwing it away. You're going to get sick, and you're going to use all that money anyway to get yourself well. And physically, you're not going to be in tune. So you won't have the clarity of mind to concentrate, to use it wisely. So it's better to be in something that you enjoy. And also the people around you will enjoy it more. If you think about being depressed and you get yourself heavily into feeling depressed, what happens? It gets worse. But I keep on thinking, I said, I'm just going to give it a few more hours, another day. And tomorrow is going to be better. And I think that's what keeps me, I guess, happy. Because, say, for example, I have an injury. I know that the injury is not going to get worse. It's going to usually get better. So you're thinking that tomorrow your ankle will feel better, and the next day it will feel better also. And it's the same thing for when I feel down and depressed. I said, it's going to feel better tomorrow. It's going to feel better the next day. And before you know it, you've forgotten it completely. And you're back into that good, happy feeling. But you got to make sure that any kind of feeling of anger and aggression is not a part of you. So you're very gentle. In fact, like meek. And that gentleness caused them to come down from the tenseness, because it releases. It's almost like energy. Your energy, which is a relaxed, calm energy, calms them down also. No man is an island. And why we are all created here is to be good to each other. Is to share with each other. Is to be our brother's keeper. Happiness is about loving your fellow men, and when that happens, and it doesn't matter where you are, it is the same thing. It doesn't matter who you meet, it is the same thing, because we all want to be happy. Even people that are in depressed areas or whatever, when you look at them from a foreign eye, you're thinking, oh, they're just want to have trouble and so on. But it's not true. They just want to be happy. They might not have the financial, or maybe have the peace that they require surrounding them, but they all just want to be happy. And if you realize too that smiles is international. Everybody smile. I mean, smile even under really terrible situation. People in refugee camp, if they get an opportunity to smile, they will, and they're happy to smile. And so we should keep doing that, keep sharing that, and keep thinking that it's a togetherness thing. It's not each person being individual. See people as not separate from us, but one of us. Because if we isolate people, then we have a planet that's always against each other. Because without knowledge, right? When there's ignorance, there's always conflict, right? And if the more you separate people is the more ignorance, because you're looking at them from a very far distance, and they're thinking that they're like that and so on. But once you get to know them, you understand that they are just like you. So I think every opportunity is to bring people together so that there's more understanding. I think when there's more understanding, suddenly it's different. Suddenly, that person seems just like your mom or just like your brother. Because you're like, haven't I seen you before? And no, we live, because they act just like your brother. They act just like your mom. They act just like your dad, or whatever it might be. And you're like, I can't believe it. It's almost like I knew you forever. But I just met you. It goes to show that we're more alike than we think. And I think every opportunity to bring people together, wherever the opportunity arises, I think that will make this a happier planet.